Awesome. Welcome back. Live from Newport. Another live lifts. Enough chat. Let's get into it. Attack the bar. As we usually do, straight into it. Woo. Nice. Woo. Welcome back, live from Newport. Amazing, nice little town. Right, sorry, I'm always a bit out of breath after I've done my first set. Right, welcome back to another live lifts. We are on tour today. We are in Newport, and thank you to JD Gyms for allowing me to stream from here. I will be reviewing the gym as well in the stream, so stay tuned. We'll get a guided tour at the very end. Whew. Welcome to all the new subscribers as well, and shout out to Kieran and Luke, who I met just earlier off stream. Also new subscribers, welcome. I had a chat with them about the gym as well, got their opinion, so we'll be going through that later. And so I think it's the first time I've ever streamed on a Thursday actually as well, so I'll give you the guided tour. But anyway, how are we feeling after the last session? Let's go through our usual steps. I felt fantastic after that session. In the previous session we did heavy squats, we did incline bench. Great discussion on incline bench, tips on incline bench as well. And then we finished off with some farmer's carry. We did 160 on the farmer's carry, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to build on that today and complement that by doing trap bar deadlift. We've got 150 on the bar there. We are then going to go and do some chin-ups. They've got some amazing equipment in here that I want to show you. They've got a really, really fantastic chin-up setup that I want to use. It's going to be a new challenge, a new stimulation, so we're going to do that. And then we are going to do some military shoulder press, and I'm going to finish off by doing some heavy abdominal work. I want to get the belt and the chain on me, and I want to hang, and I want to get a weight plate over my lap, and I want to be doing some weighted abdominal work now. I think I'm coming into that part of the season where I need to load up my abs rather than just doing leg raises. I want to do loaded leg raises, really get that core nice and thick. So welcome to Newport. I've never been to Newport. I've never been to Newport before. Really nice place, really, really nice place. I'm staying at the most gorgeous farmhouse that I've rented for a few days. It's so nice, words can't describe how nice it is. Out in the fields, just beautiful. St. Bride's, it's called, St. Bride's. I've not met a bride there, don't worry. St. Bride's. On Monday, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, I felt like I got a little bit of a virus actually. I had a little bit of a cold. I'd frame it over the worst of that now, but luckily it just fell on those days when I was recovering anyway, so I'm back now. So from a doctor's perspective, can you train when you're ill? I think there's a few risks to it. You're going to be more tired, you're not going to be able to hit your peak energy levels. You do risk getting a viremia. That virus can get into the bloodstream. I know that has happened. I've met people that's happened to. So I just advise rest, to be honest. If you are feeling a bit run down, I wouldn't continue training. You can't push your sessions anyway. But luckily it's just fallen on a few days where we've been recovering. Right, let's do a second set and then we'll get into it a bit more. I'm in a new environment as well, so I'm finding my bearings as well. But we've got a nice setup here. We've got some nice lights. We'll talk about the strap bar in a moment because it's a little bit different. Ooh. And we are going to review the gym. As we do reviews on this channel as well, because we train all over the world. I travel a lot. Lots of holidays. Okay, second set. Ooh, deep. Nice. Ooh, beautiful. Woo. So thanks for joining. Thumbs up on the video. Amazing. Oh, wow. What a set. So, this trap bar. So trap bar deadlift. We spoke about this a few live streams ago. I can tell it's a relatively new gym, to be honest. And I can tell, and you'll always know if you've got a new gym, because the trap bar will be hidden in the corner somewhere collecting dust, or the thread on the bar will be very rough, and the thread across this trap bar is really harsh, really, really coarse, like it's just come out the factory, almost a little bit sharp. So I can tell that that trap bar's not been used very often. So essentially, what I like about this trap bar is it's really, really big. You can get a lot of weight on that. So from an equipment point of view so far, I've looked around. They have got pretty good equipment here at this JD gym. I've got the 210s underneath. I spoke in the previous live stream, and to all the new subscribers as well, welcome to the channel. But if you are new as well, just let you know, all the live streams are connected. So you have to kind of watch them from the start. There's logical progression through all the live streams. So there's an intelligent and systematic planning to the channel and how all the live streams are connected. So we spoke previously when we did the trap bar about why I'm standing on the 210s. I want to get a bit of depth. This particular trap bar has got quite large handles on it. I've turned it upside down, but I'm still getting like 10, 15 centimeters off the floor. So I flipped it upside down. I've taken a couple of inches off that by putting those 10s in, and it's given me a little bit of extra depth. The grip of this trap bar is quite wide as well, so you're going to get a different force. You're going to get a different force running across your bicep and your shoulder as well. Your traps and your bicep, it's going to pull you wider. You're going to get a different strain compared to the trap bar that we used in the warehouse gym, where we usually live stream from. You'll definitely get a different force. The force on the trap bar in the other gym that we usually stream from is a lot more linear, a lot more narrow. I've got a slightly wider base. I'm being pulled slightly wider as well. So we'll do that. But I'm looking forward to the chin-ups because they've definitely got different equipment over there that looks really, really good. And we will go through the gym as a whole, first impressions, and part of this franchise of JD. They're everywhere. You do see them around. Membership prices and so on. And thanks to JD, just once more, Lisa. There was Lisa at the desk who let me in. They've all been absolutely fantastic, the staff so far, and of course allowing me to stream and welcoming me to review. And I have no conflicts of interest. I have nothing to declare. I don't get paid for this. There's no endorsement and there's no invitation or anything from JD. But of course I'm allowed to review and lift. I've paid for my day pass, and I'll be doing this wherever I go. Whether I'm in Barbados, or whether I'm in Spain, or whether I'm in China, I shall be reviewing and live streaming and training. No excuses. Should we do another set? Shut up and lift. Whew. So 150 on the bar. We've gone up. We did 145 last time, which was about 4 or 5, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago now. deep, baby. Oh, that was good. Third set, that feels lush. Whew, that feels good. Wow. So why am I in Newport? I've come here for professional reasons, and that has been my absolute focus all week. So I did consider training on Tuesday, and I was going to originally live stream on the Tuesday a couple of days ago, but I had to prioritize, and I wanted to prioritize professional reasons. And I was new to the area, the timing and the planning and stuff and organization. I had to prioritize getting an early night, focusing, making notes from the day. But I've had a day off today, got lots of admin done, and I've come to the gym this evening, which is sensible. And as I mentioned, I was a little bit run down as well, so I wanted to really prioritize. But yeah, I'm here in one of the hospitals, wonderful place. Had a really nice experience this week, beautiful people, gorgeous people. So I've just got to keep, trying to build my career as well. I'm learning, so as a young doctor. So I've got to get myself in the right position as well to help that and progress that. I've really enjoyed Newport. Really nice place. Town centre's pretty nice as well. Not run down, really nice. Really nice. So, we've got 2 more sets on this. So this trap bar, last time we did 142 or 145. So, considering again all the principles, we've got stronger on all the other areas. So our farmer's carry has gone up, our squat has gone up. So I'm more than happy to increase this trap bar deadlift weight today. I've no harm in doing that. Fantastic. Get ready for the 4th set. 2 more sets. So it's good so far. There's plenty of lifting platform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 lifting platforms, which is pretty good. But they've got, we'll see how many bench press we can count later on, because man, they have got a lot of bench press machines. Like a lot of bench press machines. But we'll have a look around. And we'll talk to you about the membership, we'll talk to you about the facilities, how I found it. But so far, there's a few, they've got some good stuff, but there's a few things missing. But we'll go through the review in whole. And we'll give it a rating, because we like to rate things, don't we? We rated our Gymshark product that we got. We got some Nike reviews coming up. We've got some Lacoste reviews. I'm going to review in this Lacoste top as well. So we'll give it a rating. We'll give this gym a rating. We'll give it a score. Scores on the doors. Let me just decompress my spine. I just need to hang for a moment. It's going to disappear for 10 seconds and just hang. We will rate JD Gyms. So the previous stream, guys, we did the bonfire night stream. Which is fantastic. Oh, what a session. So if you haven't caught that stream, do go back and watch it. The stream before that as well. They've all been really enjoyable, to be honest. So I hope you catch them. If you catch them live, thumbs up. If you catch it on catch up, thumbs up. Cost you nothing. I think we're ready for another set, don't you? Light sweat, heavy weight. Whew. So, nice and deep. False start. Ooh, damn, that hits different. That really brings on your shoulders. Not enough guys do this exercise, you know. Not enough people in the gym do this trap bar. It is just such a stim. So that's going to put width and thickness across your back and shoulders. It's going to really hit your core, like absolutely unbelievable for the obliques as well, which is a very, very unique exercise in it's a compound lifting movement that will hit your obliques. And the reasons for that are because you're axial loading through the spine, but you're still remaining in the center of gravity, and you're leaning forwards, and it's going to hit the quads a bit more. And because you're slightly leaning forwards, as you're driving up, your core doesn't want to rotate, so your obliques are going to really kick in. So it's absolutely fantastic. When you're doing such heavy weight like this for very low reps, you're not going to feel and appreciate the obliques. When the summertime comes and you're doing a bit more bodybuilding, if you like, and your load is lighter and you're doing it for many, many reps, when you're hitting it for 50, 60 reps or whatever you're doing, so many sets, what you're going to have is you're going to really feel those obliques really, really switched on. A little breather. I've got one more set on this, and then we're going to get the belt and chain, and we're going to jump onto the. We're going over there. We're going to hang. We're going to hang. I've got. I've never actually seen it before. I've never seen anything like this in the gym before, but it's really, really good, and I want to use it. So whenever I go to a new gym as well, I always like to try and do something new, because you'll find by going to a new gym, you will always have a new stimulation, whether that's you work a bit harder or whether it's new equipment, and the stimulation on your body's a bit different. Regular gym goers will appreciate what I'm saying now, which is you just seem to hit your body a bit differently when you join or you go to a different gym. So I always like to try and do a new, unique exercise that perhaps another gym that I go to doesn't have. So that's also another way how to benefit and stimulate yourself. Whew. Got enough chalk on for the boys. So thumbs up, guys. Amazing. Oh, nice one. Oh, one more set. Thumbs up, boys and girls. So yeah, there was a couple of guys who've messaged me as well. Do you know, I really appreciate your messages. You've really said how much you're enjoying the streams and how much you're getting from it, and the educational value as well. And that's what we're here to do, really. It's not just some guy in the gym, half dressed, look at me. That's a load of crap. I can't stand that side of YouTube, to be honest. I think it's very pretentious, and you never actually learn anything, you know? It's just a kind of narcissistic side of YouTube. But we're here to learn, we're here to train, we're here to get damn strong and build some damn good, damn thickness, so we can really, really get this thickness going. And then when the summer comes, you just feel like you know where all that hard work has come from. But you're understanding and learning why you're doing what you're doing as well along the way. And there's nothing like this out there on YouTube, guys, at all. I look for gym live streams and with an educational component. So for myself as a doctor, myself as a former physiotherapist, I'm not licensed or registered as a physiotherapist anymore, but I remembered some basics. I do like to share principles of training, exercise science, sports science. So if you do watch the live streams, flick back through. There are some useful learning points. I'm going to do one more set now. Come on. Last set, no fail. Nice and focused. We'll be streaming again on Saturday, guys, which is Armistice Day. Usually 3 times a week. Last set, come on. Nice and deep. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Wow. I'm strong. Whew. Right. What we're going to do next, we're going to hit the chin-ups next, because we want to really tax that back. We don't want to allow ourselves too much recovery. Oh. 5's off. Right, a few minutes to break this down, guys, then we'll be moving location. Got the spot earmarked. We'll get the belt and chain out, and we'll be, oh, wow. 1, 2, 3. Little barbell tip. There's a short on that if you haven't seen the channel short. How to unload bars very easily. That might slide. No, it's all right though. Good. Check out the shorts as well, guys. I will get more shorts on the channel. Be chopping up some of the live streams, some of the fun parts that we have, and bloopers, but not got around to it yet. Let's tidy up for the good people of JD, as we do. Oh, there's a little spot just here, I didn't notice. Good. Right, let's get the belt and chain out, boys, and we'll get over to the little guided tour. Let's get over to the chin section. Get you a bit of prime time location. If you'll come from behind, I think that's pretty sensible, isn't it? I have a good spot here. Excellent light. Let's get it out of the way to the side so no NPCs trip over. Ooh, got a bit of a sunset in the background. It's always nice for the aesthetic. Now, as you can see, if you just see there, I think YouTube does allow me to zoom in. Do you see those two handles just there? I'll talk you through those handles in a moment. But essentially, they are going to be an absolutely unbelievable stimulation for my arms and my back. And I'll explain why now. Because we're going to get warmed up first of all. Get the belt and chain out. We love this. I love this belt and chain. Ah, yes. Chained up, just as we like it. Sorry, mate. Don't want to distract this gentleman. Right, these two are wobbly. Look at these wobbly handles. So previously, we've done our chin-ups on a straight chin-in bar, on a bar that's just stationary and flat and fixed. You can do overhand, underhand, whatever. But these are handles, and they rotate 360, and they wobble about 30 degrees in all directions. So we've also got a pin here. I've never seen anything like this, to be honest. We can go as wide or as narrow as we like. I'm going to put that on number. Oh, so imagine 0 is neutral. Wow, even that looks hard. Okay, let's try neutral 0. Oh, this is going to burn the biceps because it's rotating, and I'm going to explain why in a moment. This is just gorgeous. Oh, that is just sexy. Right, let's just go to -1 or 1, whatever that is. Oh my days, that is just delicious. Right, I am so excited for this. Right, have you ever seen someone get so excited over a pair of handles? I don't know, but anyway. Right, a few live streams ago. Oh, which live stream was it now? This will help your deadlift. And probably heavy sets in Gymshark product review, and heavy squats, heavy bench, heavy techno. That stream, fantastic stream by the way. Heavy squats, heavy bench, heavy techno is an amazing stream. I have explained the principles and the movement, the biomechanics of the bicep. So just briefly, the bicep moves over 2 joints, the shoulder and the elbow. It also helps to twist the hand from a downward position to an upward position as well. So the beauty of using these handles now, instead of just chinning on a flat bar and pulling through the bicep in a flat plane, what I can do on these handles now is I can grip it this way as if my palms are backwards, but they're up here, and I can pull through this chin bar and I can rotate my hands right through. So I'm going to hit the entire range of movement of the bicep at the elbow and through the shoulder and through the lats as well. This is going to be absolutely fantastic. But I need a little bit of weight. I need to stick a little bit of weight on. Should we get a 10? Let's get 10 kilos, see how we're doing. Oh, this is just gorgeous. I want one of these. So this is a little plus point for reviewing this gym as well. I think this piece of equipment in particular is just, this deserves a little bit of acknowledgement. JD have done a good one here. This is gorgeous. I'm actually really excited to do this. So here we go. Right, so we'll see what weight I can do because obviously it's a new stimulation. Am I in your way, gentlemen? Am I in your way? Thank you. All right, let me know. Oh my days. Here we go. Right, nice grip. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Right. That is something else. That is pure thickness through the bicep, right the way through. I can get full rotation at my wrists and elbow. Ah. And I can pull, and by not being fixed on the bar, right? So what have I learned from this? Like, when you're fixed on the bar, you really want to pull through, but the bar, normal chin-up bar, the bar is fixed. So you can only pull so far. With these handles, it rotates and allows you, because you've got, as I mentioned, you've got that 30 degrees movement as well, where the handles rotate 360, but also they kind of evert 30 degrees. I can pull right through and through in a natural plane of movement as well. This is just exceptional. I've got it on 1 at the minute. I could go a little bit narrower. So what this will do, this will just, oh, this is just going to be a little bit narrower, that's going to be really nice. And I can go a bit wider as well. I'm probably not going to go wider for the same reasons I've explained in the other live stream about the wider I get, I lose the biomechanical advantage at my shoulders because I put the lat on too much of a stretch. So for me, here, if I was going to go lighter, if I was going to go wider, I would probably lighten the weight. But to be honest with you, I'm getting full benefit of the movement and full benefit of the exercise just by staying at 0 or 1. And there's little numbers around there in an arc. 0 to 4 in both arcs. Oh, this piece of equipment is by Elekio, they're Swedish Olympic lifters. So the Elekio, okay, this whole frame is from Elekio. That is absolutely fantastic piece of kit. Well done, amazing. I don't know about the frame, the quality of the frame's probably up to Elekio standards, but these particular handles they look like they're sold separately and screw on. They bolt on. Right, I'm gonna do another set. Let me do another set on 10. Then we might stick on a 15. Let's see what we can do. I've never been so excited over a pair of handles in my life. Can you believe it? Right, we're a bit narrower, so let's see what we're doing. Oh my days. That's tough. That's harder because that's a lot tougher actually, you know why? That's tougher because I'm getting so much more, I'm needing to have so much more stability at my wrists and elbows because the handles want to give. Oh, love handles. That's what they are. Love handles, they're beautiful. I love it. Right, I'm going back a little bit wider. So that was on 2. So first impressions of the gym. Right, my impression of this gym is that JD is slowly moving to a 24-hour automated gym. That's my impression. There's no direct reception, which we'll talk about a bit later as well. There's the turnstiles that you use at a train station. So if you're not a member, you have to press a green button and somebody really nice like Lisa will come out the office and welcome you, and you fill out a little card, they've got your details, and they let you in. So I had to, after I got in and filled it all out, I had to go back outside to put my coat back in the car. So I literally just went outside. I remember I still didn't have a pass to get in and out. So I literally came back in and I couldn't get back in, so I had to hop over the turnstile. So there's nothing stopping anyone just coming in and hopping over, right? I'm not encouraging you to do that, but I get the idea of moving to a 24-hour service and stuff, but there's literally like nobody at the point of contact, and I think sometimes it's nice to have that in a gym. But anyway, the future is coming and automation is what they're aiming for, so I understand that. Now, second thing, the problem that I've noticed with having completely automated gym and 24-hour is gyms are very dirty places, and from a doctor's point of view, there is a lot of risk in gyms for infection, viruses in particular. You are always, no matter what, you are always going to need someone to clean the toilets because toilets won't clean themselves. The gym will pretty much keep itself tidy. I'm sure people put the weights away. It's probably a bit quieter overnight. There's less equipment to be left untidied, but the toilets smell. Sorry, JD, but your toilets stink. The men's, I've not obviously been in the other toilets for the women, but the men's toilets particularly, they smell. So I think if you've got a 24-hour service, you're going to have a build-up of ammonia and other, things that people excrete from their kidneys and rectums. So you're always going to need someone to clean the toilets, right? The music is naff. The music is completely naff. It's like, I feel like I'm in a JD Sports shop, but I'm not. I'm not shopping. Listen to the music. I'm going up 15 kilos. And the music's naff and the music is far too low. But I'm not complaining because I've had a good session so far. Like I can hear people's conversations, and I don't really want to in the gym. I want to be hearing I can hear everybody. I need the music to be louder, JD. But don't just think of me, like, do you know what I mean? Be inclusive for everybody. But a gym should have slightly louder music, I feel. So there's a couple of points. Right, the space. The square foot of this room is about, I don't know, I'm not very good at this, but it's about 50 meters squared, about that. So there is enough space. It's split into two. Let me do a set, and we'll continue this in-depth review. See how this feels. Don't twist your ankle, get out of the way. Oh, yes. Whew. Right, so the gym's about 50 square foot, right? It's split into two, like, I would say the width of the room, 2/3 of the width of the room are basically like, it's like a dumbbell and conditioning area. And then they've kind of got 1/3 of the room, a kind of hybrid strength area. You may have caught a glimpse earlier in the stream where there's a green runway to do some explosive dynamic stuff. The problem with this green runway, let me just show you. Let me just spin you around, look. So the problem with this green runway is if I wanted to do anything along this green runway, the problem I've got is I've got John and Dave just there. I've got another gentleman just here, Andy. I've got NPCs this side, and I've got posts here. Like, I really don't want that either side of my strength track, because if I want to do walking lunges and I want to get a barbell across my back, which I do, because I've got nice 1 meter strides here, my barbell is going to hit this post. So that ain't too great. And I don't need cables and ropes immediately on the other side of that either. So forgive me, I am a gym lover, and when gyms have really like poor design planning like that, it does get right on my pecs, because you've got this part of the room here which is beautiful and big, and you've put cages right down the middle of it. So why wouldn't you put the cages where these, in between these posts along there, and have like a big like tracked area where you can do all your explosive dynamic stuff? So there's another part upstairs. They've got another positive, actually, another really nice thing about the gym is they've got a completely separate women-only gym. I've not been in there, of course, because it says girls gym only. And of course I wouldn't want to go in there because, you know, you might walk in on something like people having a cup of tea or gossiping or something like that. You don't know what goes on in there. There's a spin room. I'm joking. I'm sure they're working really hard. There's a spin room upstairs as well. Separate spinning rooms, which I'll show you later. I'll take the tripod around and I'll show you a guided tour. And there's a floor upstairs with bikes and general machine type equipment, which I'll show you as well. But so far, I get the idea, yeah. The aesthetic is nice. The goon lighting is there. Not too many goons though. Not enough goons for all the lights. What does it feel like? How does the atmosphere of this gym feel like? The atmosphere is absolutely shocking. It's really bad. The music is crap. People are just talking. I'm talking. It feels like I'm at university or I'm a casual gym goer and it's cheap. So shout out to Luke and Kieran, who I spoke to off the stream. It's £10 for your first month, and then it's £20 a month after that. Do you know what? Would I pay £20 a month for a gym like this? Yes. I think the price is fair. I think the price is really good, JD. And Luke and Kieran agree with me. I mentioned, in fact, I didn't mention the toilet smelling to Luke and Kieran, so I didn't want to influence or bias them. They actually said to me as well, sometimes when I walk in, I can smell SH1T. So they mentioned that to me without me prompting them, and I said, yes, I could smell something from the toilets, especially when I got upstairs. So they agree with me about the smell as well. They told me about the prices as well, so let me do another set. They've got safety bars. These are essential for gyms as well. I really like that. They've got, because you can really squat heavy with them. They're fantastic. So Kieran and Luke are on the same wavelength. They mentioned the smell as well, so it's not just me nitpicking. Oh, do you know what they've got? They've got a Romanian chair, which you don't see in many gyms. So that's another real plus point for this gym. They have a Romanian chair, which is fantastic for like hyperextensions and training your back. So they really need to have credit for that because it's just fantastic. Not enough gyms have Romanian chairs nowadays. It's quite a old-fashioned exercise, but they do have it, and I think that's absolutely wonderful. There's lots of cable machines. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 14 cable machines just in this half of the room, in this 1/3 of the room, and there's more over there. Wow. Couple more sets. Oh, whew. Fantastic. The atmosphere is, so the lighting atmosphere is fantastic. It's a great stim, very sensory, beautiful. Woo. Futuristic. Yeah, but it's very placid. I mean, you see in the previous live streams, the other gym that I'm in is absolutely bouncing. It's not a gym goer's gym. It's probably a good place for most guys to start training. There's not a great area to do Olympic lifting in. They've got the idea of having the platforms to lift on, but again, immediately behind the platforms, you've got a row of cable machines through the middle. So if you're doing Olympic lifting, the snatch and the deadlift, the snatch and the clean and jerk that we do in the other streams, you are liable to fall back, and you can come off the platform sometimes. Right, Lisa. There's Lisa. Lovely. You're gonna fall back and come off that platform at some point. I do it all the time. I fall on my backside and I come off the platform. That does happen. Happens to the best of us. And there just isn't the space and the safety to do that, because you've got, I will go through all this later as well, but you've basically got Olympic platform, squat rack, Olympic platform, squat rack, Olympic platform. So you've got someone squatting heavy, probably either side of you. So again, just down to planning. What's the temperature of the gym like? I mentioned this in one of our very early streams. The temperature's good actually, and I'm in a base layer, I'm in 2 base layers, top and bottom. Do you know what? Yeah, temperature in the gym is very, very, very important. And it's nice. Yeah, temperature's nice. Because you can't overheat when you're exercising, and that's in the ACSN guidelines. They talk about, so if you've got a good PT and a good strength coach, if you're an athlete of any kind, you're gonna have to watch your temperature levels. It will influence your performance. Yeah, they've nailed it. They've got the temperature just right. And I'm well dressed, I'm well wrapped up, and I still feel nice and cool, so we're pretty good. These are hitting my biceps like no tomorrow though, because of this stimulation from these handles is absolutely fantastic. Woo. Fourth set, and then we're going to do some military press after this, guys. We're going to go over there and do some military press. But yeah, nice set. Damn, that is hard. I have had to take 10 kilos off that. So my normal weight with a flat bar, fixed bar, we were doing 27.5 around the belt. So that's me plus 25 kilos plus another 2.5. But with these handles and this movement and the different force going through the bicep, the different load pulling through this bicep as I twist, there's no way you can do your normal weight, no way. So I've taken 10 kilos off that, so I've got 15 around the belt here. So, and that's achievable. I can get my 5 reps out. I'm feeling absolutely pumped. And I'm achieving full range of movement on what is an extremely mobile and difficult handle. So I really, really like that. I've still not got a water bottle. I've ordered one. I do need some water. Let's ask Lisa. See if Lisa's got any water fountain anywhere. All right, Lisa, you're hiding. I've got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere I could get a little bit of water? Is there a water fountain?
Yeah, thank you. Back all in.
Awesome.
Yeah, see?
Just over there? Oh, thank you, thank you. See, that's good as well. There's a water fountain. Not many gyms have that. Or they charge you. They charge you through the nose if you buy water. So they've got, look at this, they've got a little tap, which I'll show you. Fantastic. That's really nice. So just behind this wall here, you can't see it, I'm off camera, but I'll show you later. Oh, there's a water fountain. Fantastico. Oof. Oh. So we'll be back on as well, remember, Saturday we'll do the Armistice stream, Remembrance, it'll be the 11th of November, so it'll be Remembrance Day stream. We will be doing that at a respectful time. So do join again for that stream. We usually stream 3 times a week, guys, throughout the strength season. We're ready for another set. Oh. Oh dear. That is a very heavy deadlift with, I shouldn't comment, it's really wrong, sorry. It's really hard when you're trained as a physio and as a doctor and you really want to help people, but it's really none of your business if you see them lifting too heavy with bad technique. And because it's just not gonna, it's just never gonna come across the right way, is it? So it's a real shame though, because eventually they just hurt themselves. But it's none of my business. If they need help, I'm sure they'll ask. Oh, don't hurt yourself, mate. None of my business. But technique is important, so if you do need to improve your deadlift technique, you can watch some of the earlier live streams and you'll see what I'm talking about. And that's the only way you can do it, really, is just educate. Education is the only way. Right. Wow. Oh, damn, that last rep was really hard. Oh, that was tough, man. Whew. Right. Oh, dear. So, let's do some military press. So you know what, we can do the military press from here. We've got a nice angle, we've got a bit of sunset, we've got a bar, we've got some tens. It's at the right height, get straight into it. Find another 10. Be right with you. Small, non-commercial break. Sorry, mate. I'll take them. Cheers, thanks guys, sorry about that. It's in the way. People tidying up. Sorry, am I going to be in your way here if I do some shoulder press? Is that all right? We don't have to move as long as I'm not in your way. Sorry about that. Okie doke. Right, so heavy military press. I think we did 60 last time. We are going to be going probably a little bit heavier actually. Right. Woo. Come a little closer and we can do some military press. How about that? How are we doing? We're getting a bit of glare. Awesome. Optics are good. Hopefully that's in nobody's way. Got to consider the patrons. I'm just a guest here. Yeah, nice, right. Let's make this my business. Hope you can see me. I'll only be pulling funny faces anyway. Right, safety first. Space is clear. There's always something in new gyms that you don't realise and you trip over something because you're not used to the area. Right, this is a brand new bar, so bearings are absolutely top notch. Yeah, the bearings are good. Usually they seize up. Right, here we go. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, glorious. So, now, why are we doing military press last? So we've done the trap bar deadlift, and then we did, I think that's good light, isn't it, if I stand there? some light. So we did trap bar deadlift over there, and then we've done chin-ups. So our core and our back is really switched on, our biceps are really switched on. So now by doing this military press last, everything just feels so stable, like you're right underneath the bar, and your back is so fired up, and you can just press through, and it feels so glorious. So military press is a very difficult technique to get at the start, and it's another exercise. Not many people do it for shoulders. They do all this, and they do all the cables, and they do all that, and it's, yeah, I do my shoulders, they sit on the machines. It's a cope. I think some of those other shoulder exercises are a cope. It's like a way around doing what you really need to do, which is this hardcore military press, which is fantastic. It's nice and safe. If you have got a bit of impingement, there are alternative exercises. I have them in the other live streams. We've done trap bar, shoulder press as well. I'm going to do another warm-up set on this, and we're going to start getting some weight on this bar because we're feeling strong, baby. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm nice and warmed up there. And to be honest with you, I forgot what I was going to say now. I had an idea in my head I was going to talk to you about. I can't think what I was going to say. Doesn't matter. I'm sure it'll come back to me. More weight. That's an answer. There's a solution. A couple of 5s. Couple of 5s there. I hope you can see me there. I think the lighting's okay, isn't it? How's that? Oof. Up close and personal. Fine. So if you're weak in your core and you're weak in your back, this is going to be really hard, particularly if you're starting off, and you don't hit yourself in the face either. Don't hit yourself in the nose or the chin. You're going to make sure your neck is retracted and you're pressing through. So I think you can see me if I stand here. I'm not too far into the dark then. Oh. So we do 3 sets. So we'll do one more warm up on this, and then we'll go up to 22.5. And then we'll do 3 working sets on this, which will be really, really nice. Shoulders nice and strong. Okay, so another warm up. Woo! that is just so beautiful. That feels nice. So we're going to go up a little bit heavier. We're going to put on, we're going to go for our working set now, which is going to be 60 something, 62. We'll work it out. 60, 65. It's gonna be 65, is it? I think. Let's see what we got. We'll find some 20s. Thanks for joining, guys. Thumbs up on the stream, thumbs up on the video. Cost you nothing. Live from Newport. A new place, new experience, new progress. Press will be the heaviest that we've gone this season. They do have 1.25s here, so we shall use them. Ah. 1.25 on there. So this is 62.5. We'd done 60 last time, something like that, so we're all right going up by 1.25. Before you know it, we'll be at 70 or 80 kilo overhead press for reps, which is what we want. Nice, strong shoulders. Whew. Oh. Whew. So, working set, nice and tight. Whew. Bit of chalk for the boys. Oh. 4 to 6 reps. First set. 4 to 6 reps, first set. Nice. That's what I was going to say. I remembered what I was going to say. Oh, I can't believe it. It was something so ridiculous as well. I was going to say a little tip for doing this, an honest little tip for doing this, right, is I remembered when I was doing it and I forgot when I'd stopped. Now I've remembered when I was doing the first rep again. So if you need to focus your balance and core strength to do this overhead press, you are going to need stronger abs and stronger lower back. You're going to need to squeeze your bum cheeks. That's what I couldn't remember. You're going to really need to squeeze those bum cheeks. No bending at the knees. If you clench, you need to clench your butt cheeks as this weight is driving up, as this weight is coming down. You've got to keep everything really tight. It was the most ridiculous thing to forget and say now. It sounds ridiculous, but you really do need to squeeze your bum cheeks. That's what slipped my mind. I told you it was really important. No bouncing. Just clench, tight, nutcracker bum cheeks. That's what you need. So yeah, there's not much space to do the Olympic lifting in here. So we're going to go round after this. We'll do a full tour of the gym and we'll continue this review. So if you're just joining the stream, I can see a few more of you just tuned in. If you go back 10 to 15 minutes, we've started the review of this gym as well. We've talked through the session, we've started the review of the gym. We'll be continuing the review later on as we go around in other places in the gym, and I'll show you the other spaces. But yeah, is it worth the money? And then we'll give it a rating as well. There's got to be a rating, of course, because I join and visit many gyms all over the world. There's a gym in Germany that I'm going to go to and review as well. Oh. For these overhead presses as well, I'm wearing flat Converse as well. So we spoke about the principles of that in a previous live stream when we were doing deadlifts and squats. So some people can wear the weightlifting shoes. That's fine if you're wearing weightlifting shoes. I personally prefer flats. I personally prefer to wear these Converse. It's not an endorsement for Converse, but I really like lifting in them. I find that it really gives me nice stability, ankle support as well. I find some of these running shoes, you're so focused on keeping your heel stable and your ankle stable. Another set, second set. Yes. Woo. Oh, wow. Ooh. Anterior deltoids. Feel that. Nice. One more set. One more set and then we'll go round. Give you the walking tour and the debrief. We'll debrief the gym. Debrief from the session, of course. Oh. These away just to last set, guys, last set, and then we've got the tour of the gym, and we've got the debrief and then the tour of the gym and the final ratings for JD gyms. I'm assuming all JD gyms are of a similar ilk. So whether we rate this as an individual gym or as a franchise as a whole, I think it's fair only to rate it as an individual gym because different major cities may have slightly different things. So we shall see what we got. Last set, come on. 4 to 6 reps. No fail, big breathe, big squeeze, supercharge, supercharge. Ah! Ooh. Told you I'd pull funny faces. Right, that is it. Finish of the session. Right, I'm going to tidy up at Lisa because Lisa's running around in the background like mad. So they've got one member of staff. So the whole gym as a concept works with one member of staff, which must save them a fortune in staff fees, salaries. Right. Where do we debrief? Let's have a look. Should we sail off into the sunset? And then we'll have a little tour as well. Right, we're coming over here. I think that's a fair shout, don't you? Fluids and food. Whew. Right, awesome. What did we do today? Right, I need a drink first, I'm really sorry, I'm parched. Ah. Wow. Oh. Right. Wow. So. Ah. Whew. Ah. Right. Trap bar deadlift we did. Really nice trap bar, brand new. Thread on the trap bar was really sharp because it's not been used, but very nice piece of equipment they have here in JD. It's a proper trap bar, it's full Olympic size, it's nice and big. You can get a lot of weight on the bar. Fantastic. Then we did chin-ups. Chin-ups, gorgeous. 10 out of 10. Using handles, Elecchio equipment with +4, -4 arc adjustment to go narrower or wider. You've got a 360 spin on the handle with a 30% angulation, axial, what would it be? Like a y-axis? I don't know how to describe it, to be honest. It bends about 30 degrees in and out and spins 360. Fantastic for the biceps during chin-ups. Then we did military press, standard military press with a really nice barbell bar, really nice rack, no issue there. We have briefly reviewed the strength area. I'm going to go around now and spend 5 or 10 minutes at the end of the stream now doing a full gym tour. So, very nice. Nice clean session there. Ooh. So if you haven't caught the other live streams, guys, you can watch them on catch up. They're not behind a paywall. do show your support. All the YouTubey type things like comment, subscribe, share, whatever else they've introduced. Right. Let's go on a grand tour. Let's go on tour. See what we got. So, we are back on Sunday as well, guys. Saturday, sorry. Saturday stream. Next. Right, I'm gonna just put this into selfie mode. And I'm gonna show you around. Proper gym review this. I'm gonna be as authentic and as honest as always. Oh, I can hear somebody behind me. So, we'll start at the beginning because I think that's a sensible place to start, isn't it? Right, let's get these patrons out the way. Some of them might not want to be filmed, so I'll be pointing it down at feet. Right, so this is the entrance. JD Gyms Newport. Right, so these are the barriers that I spoke about earlier. I had no problem just hopping over when I came in. If you are not a member, you press that green button over there, the need assistance button. Somebody comes out of this room here. So I see the concept, what they're trying to do. They're trying to get, so this shop it 24/7, I think they're going for a gym it 24/7 type thing. As you can see, the whole perspex of the room, you've essentially got, like I said, a 50 square meter room with 2/3 of it as kind of gym and dumbbell area, which we'll go around now. And you've got 1/3 of it as strength, completely as strength. So what we have is, I mentioned some important things earlier as well about signing up, signing in, but we'll get the rest of it. We'll go through that now. So essentially, as I come down the strength area here, for the hardcore gym guys, they've got the T-bar row there, which is amazing, the dedicated piece of equipment. You've got decline. Well, they use this for abs really, but I prefer that as a reverse hyperextension machine. Fantastic. They've got some hip thrust machine there, free weight, which is really, really good. From this perspective here, you can see they've got lifting platforms that alternate. So you've got a free weight platform and then squats, free weight platform squats, free weight platform squats. So I think if you're going to do Olympic lifting, I think it's going to be really, really hard because essentially you're going to. I often find that I fall back, and then you've got a row of cable machines, like 8 of them here alone, like right in the middle of the strength track. Like I think that's quite poor planning. I mean, you've then got a row of posts as well that kind of get in the way either side. So I'm all right running up and down with the sled, but if I want to get a big weight barbell on my back and do some walking lunges, I'm going to hit that post, or I'm going to bump into someone who's on the cable machines. So strip of mirrors, standard gym stuff, mirrors everywhere. You've got, this is where we were just filming a moment ago, so you've got your you've got your frames and your CrossFit. But the thing is, so they've got this CrossFit equipment, but there's nowhere to actually do CrossFit. I mean, this area alone is not big or safe enough to even have a CrossFit class in. So I see the concept, but it's trying to do too much in too little a space. A little bit of a boxing area over there, which again, I don't think is big enough. It's just my opinion. More cable machines, which are useless if you're trying to get strong. So really nice. Some guys on that, I'm not going to film him, but really nice rowing back machine. You've got a free water fountain, as I mentioned earlier, that we used. Free water fountain, fantastic. I think that's a really good bonus for gyms. If they can offer a free water fountain, I think that should be absolutely standard. Not a lot of places do. They charge you for the water. You've got a dumbbell area, which essentially is big. You've got 1 million benches. I mean, it's more benches than people. The guys earlier I was speaking to, they were saying that sometimes it can get very crowded. It can get ridiculously busy in here. This is an amazing equipment. I used this during the warm-up. This is a reverse hyperextension machine. It's absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend it. I only put 5-10 kilos on that. It was absolutely brilliant. If you can do that, it will strengthen your hamstrings, your glutes, your lower back. Really, really good. There is this is another really, really good piece of equipment that I used earlier in the warm-up as well. It's really good for squatting and getting the quads warmed up. There are 1, 2, how many bench presses can we count? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9 bench press machines plus then like fixed two hammer bench press machines, and then an inclined shoulder, and then a kind of machine T-bar, and this hyperextend machine here is absolutely fantastic as well. So yeah, you know what, they've got some fair equipment. They get more cable racks over here, which are pretty good. There's a pendulum squat over there as well, which I never mentioned, but they are okay. They're okay, they're not bad. And round the corner here, hidden away, is another decline machine, which can be used as a Romanian chair, which is fantastic. We'll go upstairs now. Oh, there's a ladies' gym here as well. I think you can see that there, which we'll talk about in a moment. Because there's 2 entrances, so there's a ladies' gym entrance downstairs, and then there's one upstairs as well, which we'll go upstairs now. Another important piece of equipment that we have here, we have a life-saving defibrillator. I think it should be mandatory that all gyms have life-saving defibrillators. Some gyms I go into, they haven't got them. I am conscious as a doctor that a cardiac arrest can happen in a gym. And if you've got people particularly using performance-enhancing drugs, I think they are a ticking time bomb for a cardiac arrest. So I think all gyms should have them. I'm sure they have, but here they do have one that I've seen. It's the first gym I've been to that has a defibrillator machine on display where I can see it. So you've got cardio machines essentially in this room upstairs, and various yoga stretching mat area with machines essentially. So again, the atmosphere, I mean, you know, it's just throughout the gym, it's all quite, it's safe, let's just put it like that. If you know, if loud and noise isn't your thing, then you'll like it here because it's quite peaceful. You've got a spin section in here, which is neon and nice, and somebody's in there dancing at the moment. We're not going to go in there, but there is essentially is a nice spin room, ladies' gym in there, tea and cakes probably working hard or chit-chatting, we don't know, but we won't go in there because it strictly says ladies only. And that's pretty much it. So let's do our final thoughts, shall we? Can I spin this around? Don't know if I can spin this around. Let's have a go. Hold on a moment. So, what do we think of JD Gyms Newport? Can I spin this around? Right, here we go. Right, so, what do I think? Should we go into the light? Got a decent light here. I look like a green alien. Let's get some decent light. So far, what are the thoughts? The concepts are, what are the concepts? It wants to be a 24-hour gym with minimal staff, and I think it's got a good idea to do that. I think it's well equipped to do that. It's too easy just to walk through the barriers, so they're going to need to pick up the security. The toilets smell, and if you're going to be a 24-hour gym with no staff, minimal staff, I can imagine those toilets are going to get a lot worse. And some of the patrons have said that to me as well. They've said that the gym smells sometimes when they walk in. Gyms, like I say, from a doctor's point of view, they are quite unhygienic places. You're likely to get a foot infection, or you can, I met a guy the other day who just clipped his leg and he got an infection in his leg. So it's like, can you keep it clean enough with one member of staff as an automated service? I think it's going to be quite hard. The price is fair, £20, so £10 a month for your first month and then £20 a month after that. I think the price is good. I'm pretty happy with the price. I think that's pretty good. Friendly staff. Look, nice people. Most guys pretty much. Just flip that light off there. Most guys pretty much, you know. Yeah, mostly I can see like pretty much new gym goers or people like committed to their training. So nice patrons. Atmosphere ain't great. Music isn't good at all. I'm quite surprised JD haven't done more to push their shops. There's no like clothes for sale. I don't know, maybe they need a license to do that because then it becomes like a retail shop, I don't know, but there's no merchandise for sale, which I'm quite surprised at because they're a big high street brand. If I want to buy a vest or a new pair of trainers or something in the gym, I can't do that, which I'm quite surprised really because we're a big sports company. Good equipment, all new. Some of it's hardly used. So overall, safe. From an atmosphere point of view, 0 out of 2. How am I going to score this? 0 out of 2 for atmosphere. Music, again, adds to that. It's getting no points for atmosphere and music at all. Equipment, I'm going to give it 2 out of 2 for equipment. So that's 4. I'm going to give it 2 out of 2 for equipment. It's pretty good. They've got the cardio separate. They've got the strength separate. They've got the free weight separate. Organization and layout. I'm going to give it a 1 because it's got good ideas, but the strength area is not a safe strength area at all. You can't do your Olympic lifting, and you can't. Someone's going to get bumped with a heavy weight or fall over or something like that. So, nah, it's getting 1 out of 2, 1 out of 3 for that. Yeah. So let's think. Organization. Yeah, I'll score that out of 3. So yeah, it's getting 1 out of 3 for that. It's getting 1 out of 3. It's not got the best planning. Like compared to the other gym that we usually live stream from, they've got an absolutely fantastic layout. The strength area is completely separate. There's enough space for everything. And then, do I like it? I'm giving it a 1 out of 2. I'm giving it a 1 out of 2. Do I like it? Yeah. It's not got me proper excited to come here. It's a 1. It's okay if I want to come here for a cheap workout. Does it have the X factor for that 10 out of 10 score? No. Definitely doesn't. Definitely doesn't. So far we've been at 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's that? Yeah, we've given it a 5 out of 10, haven't we really? Yeah, about a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, which I think is fair. So it's got that price factor involved as well. So yeah, I think that's going to push up to like a 5, 6 out of 10, just purely based on the price, to be honest. But hey, look, I'm on tour. I'm away this week doing what I'm doing here. I stopped in as a guest for a quick workout. A 5 out of 10 gym for a quick workout, I'll take it. I think that's all right. So thanks for joining, guys. We are going to be back on Saturday. We'll be back in our usual premises, streaming from our usual premises. And yeah, great session and nice review. So yeah, that's it. Right, I'm not going to get showered in there because it stinks. I'm going to go back to my lovely farmhouse Airbnb and get showered there because the bathroom is luxury. And I'm not a pretentious, fancy guy at all, but I'm not getting showered in there. It really does smell bad. They really need to increase the hygiene. Sorry, JD. But I really appreciate JD letting me come here and the staff letting me stream as well. But there's an honest review, and I'm a gymaholic. I love gyms, I love training, so I take in every single detail of gyms and training equipment. Oh, we mentioned, sorry, there's one more. We mentioned temperature as well, didn't we? Temperature's fine. Temperature of the gym's good. That's aeration and smells and stuff. So anyway, good. Right, that's it. See you later. Thanks very much for joining. And see you on Saturday. Saturday, we're back for another stream. So see you later.